Awesome. So we are the Creative Co, and we were established a few months ago. And basically, what we do is we gather a whole bunch of creatives around our city, and we create. It's in the name, but we really enjoy getting together and telling stories. At the moment, it's been everything we've done. This is actually not. There's a whole bunch of other creatives who couldn't be here for this video, but there's so many different creatives that make up the Creative Co, and we believe that the family is going to keep on growing. But initially, what we are about is we have a passion for creating, and so we, whether it is musically or visually, and eventually we will extend it to horizons that I don't even think we know yet, but we really enjoy creating and telling stories and reimagining the way the world sees and understands creativity. And so that is who we are, that is what we do. But we have a passion for creativity and we have a passion for people, and so we are mashing the two. That's what we're doing. Yeah.
Right, so my name is Minsok Kim. I'm all the way from South Korea, but I'm living here right now in Cape Town. I'm a music producer and a composer. I like to play instruments. Could be drums, keys, clarinet, violin.
All of them?
Yeah.
You play all of them? Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Okay, I'm probably not like to a professional level, but I can like mediocre vibes, you get what I mean? I like experimenting new stuff. New stuff inspire me and motivate me, so yeah, that's me.
I feel like all creatives do more than one thing. Like no one just does the one thing. It's like, sorry, anyways.
I'm Thierry Donda, all the way from the DRC Congo, but currently staying in Cape Town, South Africa. And I'm 24 years old. I work for Hillsong Church, South Africa, in our Somerset West location. So shout out to all the creative Somerset West guys. And basically what I don't do much. I literally just do creative in general. Like I play some instrument part-time. That means I'm still learning. I don't know what I'm doing. And that's all about me, I guess. Yeah.
Shout out. My name is Patrick Kamembo. I am 23 years old, and I co-own Zion Collective, which is currently a clothing brand, but in future a collaborative house and creative agency. But on the side, I do a lot of creative directing, modeling, and I am a musician at heart. I only play the drums, but I'd love to play all the other instruments like Minsok does. But yeah, love creating, love music, love videography, photography, anything that is creative. I love it. Love it.
Yeah. And I'm Ian Marasigan. I'm from the Philippines, and I basically live in Cape Town now, as all of these guys. And I basically make music with this guy over here. And we also DJ, so we're music producers and DJs. On the side, I create some videos, I take some photos, I just create content for the people, and it's what inspires me.
Can any of you guys cook?
Yeah, I love cooking.
You cook? Okay, I always feel like creative guys don't like cooking. I don't know. We can cook.
Being creative in the kitchen.
Yeah,
breakfast, bro.
That's facts.
Breakfast doesn't count though, because breakfast is just like what?
No,
Eggs.
I can make like fire egg and toast.
Wow.
To my house, you can make fire egg.
well,
it's not the basic egg and toast.
I
it's
get
like
you.
Okay,
egg
fried
and
eggs.
Fire.
We'll take him up on that.
What you doing?
No.
Okay, so there's one guy that really inspires me in terms of video editing. It's this guy called Daniel Shiver. He's from YouTube. Obviously, you learn a lot of things from YouTube nowadays, especially with like music or editing or whatever it may be. But this one guy, he basically creates content like for a living, and he just does freelance stuff all the time. Like he goes to companies, and companies contact him about like, can you make an advert for this product, or can you make a video for this? And he's just one of the guys that inspires me to make money. Obviously just for a side hustle, but also just to create some good content. Yeah.
I think I'm inspired by a lot of things around me, and so I'm really passionate about people. So a lot of the things that I do creatively is driven by people, whether it is ultimately to just gather people in the same room and allow them to create or find themselves, or creating something that helps people, that inspires people. And so my inspiration always comes from the things around me, and yes, I don't think like it's necessarily like one person. Like people would say Michael Jackson inspires me or Beyonce inspires me, even though they do. Beyonce inspires me a lot. She just inspires everything that I do. If you aren't inspired by Beyonce, you're not a creative. I'm joking, but I'm inspired by a lot of things. Jerry Lorenzo, he's a massive inspiration. But ultimately, things and people around me. Yeah.
Yeah, so similar to Patrick, I don't have a specific individual that I like get inspired from, but like things around me, like could be a visual thing, like say, like places around me, atmosphere-wise, or could be just like a sound, simple as, something as a plate breaking, crashing. You get inspired from that. It's crazy. And yeah, that's me. I'm very simplistic person, and yeah, like I don't know, like from a small like a detail, things I get so like inspired like and motivated from. And lately I've been talking to this guy who studies piano in Germany, and yeah, we've been talking for hours about the depth of music, and like, where is this music like industry, like where it is now, and how can you be successful, or like even get in there and those kind of stuff, like. And that inspires me too, like talking with people and like seeing their perspective about something that I couldn't see, and it's just wow, yeah. And that just inspires me a lot, yeah.
That's very good. With me, sorry, I don't know if anyone in Germany right now yet, but we'll get there one day. So like with me, like Patrick get inspired by things, I get inspired by people around me. So like basically the people that I do work with. I'm so grateful that I'm in with the people I work with, like people like Sean Brown, Guillaume Colby, Andrew, Enver, Joe, Jace. Like they inspired me. Like they have this level of creativity in the minds, and every time I look at them, I learn a lot from them. And just like from there, I take myself to my university YouTube. Like I have a degree on YouTube. Yeah, so that means I study live. So from there, I have my. That's where I get my creativity. And yeah, I don't have like a specific person or someone up there who inspires me, but the people around me and people I do everyday life with. Yeah, that's basically me.
I think something probably all of us can vouch to, besides Munsok, because he's genius and can just do everything. But because Ian said that earlier as well. But I think the moment you feel that you want to do something creatively, just do it. And that's when you start learning, that's when you start growing. Because like I haven't been taught anything that I do, literally from playing an instrument to flipping clothing design. I literally haven't been taught anything, and it's literally just things you learn as you go. And I'm sure you guys can vouch for it too. Like I don't think any of us, well, you guys are studying music, but even before that, it's like things you guys just apply yourself to and you begin to learn from there. And so the moment you have a desire to be within the creative field, apply yourself to it. Someone once said, throw your whole self at it, which means that no matter how difficult it gets, and especially for perfectionists, because people are perfectionists, so you want to get something right immediately, but creatives, you don't get things right immediately, so it takes super long to be a great and significant creative. So take your time.
I don't know how one goes after that, but anyway, we're gonna try. First of all, I think if you don't feel like you can be creative because you don't have a degree, that's a lie. Because if there's something that they don't teach us in school or varsity or in any places, it's actually how to be creative. They shows us what is in the book, but they don't show you what's outside the book. And as creative, that's how we get things, we think outside the box, something that we didn't learn in school. So basically, like for me, I would like what I do today, I didn't learn it in school. I basically just started thinking outside the box, and that's how I got where I am today. So if you ever felt like you're not good enough to be creative, or you don't know how to start, I would literally tell you, like, look at in your hand, what do you have? Start with what you have, and then from there you're gonna grow bigger. Don't limit yourself because you don't have a degree in creativity or whatsoever. Just be who you are, go forward, and God, like even God will take you from there. He's already given you a gift, and you just need to develop it yourself. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that's a good one. What I could say is everyone already has a creativity. I feel like who's to tell you that you don't have the creativity? Who's to tell you that now you're not really good enough? I think everyone has it. Like even just the way you react to things is so creative. Like how I react to things would be so much different to Patrick. How I react to things would be so much different to them. And that already shows you that you're a creative person and that you bring out something fresh that's yours, you know. What I want to say is first try to execute, to bring your your own stuff into something new. It doesn't have to be music or drawing. It could be just as how you approach people, and that's a start of being creative. And I just want to say, like, just start, like Patrick said, like start. Then you'll see your own creativity growing into something greater and greater, and then you want to perform it, you want to act it out, and you want other people to know that your own color lives in you. And yeah, that's just what I want to say.
Yeah, that's very true, man. One thing about what Thierry said about having a degree, not like, you don't have to have a degree to be a creative. It's very true. I back him. I vouch for that. Because it's basically I've basically produced music for like 5 to 6 years. Same with Munsock. We started at the same time. And actually a throwback, we started at grade 8 holiday, December holiday, and we basically got the app called FL Studio, Fruity Loop Studio, and we were just playing around with it. Next moment we started making music, and we started making music for the next 5 years, and now we're still making music. Our stuff is good, but as I can say, it can get better, but it gets better by time, by patience and time. So don't be discouraged if you don't get it on the first try. It's just patience and time, and you can get good at what you want to do.
Yeah, I think even just in conclusion, I think we are really passionate about being able to connect with people and, like we said, create and establish a family. And so we will definitely be finding new ways to translate that, finding new ways to embody that. And we want to grow the team, we want to grow the family, and eventually we will be able to take it around the country, take it around the continent, take it around the world. We don't know what it's going to look like, but we are passionate about what we're doing. We're passionate about creativity. And yeah, so stay tuned, guys. We really hope that we can grow this Creative Co family into a platform that inspires, a platform that encourages, and a platform that helps creatives find themselves. So until next time, until we see you guys again, peace out.